Pope went to the other place when this is called Peter and the Fantasy of the Pope.
Question. I think one is Benedictine, one's Franciscan. Is that right? One's Benedictine, one's Franciscan. Tom?
Yeah, that's Benedictine the Church.
So is that why the Pope went there? Because he's
So
Benedictine?
we just added Benedictine. This one is
So why did Greg has a good question. Why did the Pope become where St. Peter was installed as Pope? Why did you go there? I don't think there's too small. Well, because of the church.
You know what? Now that I say that, hang on. This is here. Who's here?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, I don't know.
Pope John Paul
that's
II.
here. The left picture.
Johnny was here?
Yep.
So he did come here.
That's Paul the Sixth.
In 46?
Yeah, 1964.
64.
Yeah, Paul the Sixth.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
الو والله يا لا يكون لك الطريق
Do not explain inside. Don't touch that.
These stones right here are heart-shaped. People kind of wonder sometimes if you can see them why they're heart-shaped. Well, they're corner columns. So that if you put it in the corner of a building and it looks like two columns side by side, if you just do a cut all the way through, then it's heart-shaped. And so these are corner columns. And they'll call them the thrones. They have the nickname of the thrones of the apostles. Just if it comes up on a tourist thing, that's where that comes from. I used this spot to talk about fishing and talk about the different types of nets. That comes from Mendel Nun, the guy from Kibbutz and Gev. Talk about that because I don't know if you remember this. Do you remember this?
I remember the nets, fishing, drag nets, fish nets.
Yeah, so there's different types of fishing. One is you throw the net, it's the empty balustrade, which is the cast net. If you throw it out, it's got anchors on the outside, but it's also called the purse singer because as it falls down, then you can pull the cord and the bottom of it goes like this, scoops in, puts in a big purse, and then you pull it up. Of course, as you do the purse singing, there's a lot of times that it's going to get snagged. It's going to get caught on rocks or twigs or whatever else is on the bottom. And so you got to jump in the water a lot. Hence, there has to be stripped for work, meaning that there's maybe probably in order to jump in the water and loosen up their net. Next is a drag net, where you go out, and these are long. You one side out, and he goes all the way along the post where we come up on the other side, and then you just start pulling it up, and you drag it up. Every fish that was out there is brought in. Jesus uses that analogy in the parables of, at the end, the angels will be like a drag net who pull all the people in and sort them, the potion from the angels. The food from the angels. So those are the first two types of fishing. Third type of fishing is with a hook. When Jesus says, "Hey, cast your hook in to catch a fish with a tetragrammaton in it," so we can say tetragrammaton. That's with a hook. Cast your hook in. So he does that, and then that's the third type. The fourth type is with a channel net, and it's also called a combination net. So you got a large weave net like this, big enough for fish to swim through, and a small weave. And you put the small weave and on one side of the big weave. So that's a sandwich. So when the fish comes through, they'll go through the one net, they'll hit the other side and panic and then twist and pull himself back out and get all tangled up. That's a channel net. And the problem with those is that they get so tangled up and often the only way to get them out of there is to cut the net. Hence you have to sew the nets back together. And So if you see pictures, they have the trout. These were used up at the water. So the long fences where you hang the trout down and you got to set it afterwards. Sometimes with the trout, they would lay it out, and then they even have this stuff like veranda. And the veranda would be about this wide, and you just place it over the top of it, so the fish could go out. You could jump over the top of it. They'd be up on the top and weight on the bottom, so it would go down. And you got the veranda on there. Then they would also then go on the inside, smack the water to catch the fish, so it would swim into the trout. Sometimes they would set out the trout net, and then they'd go on the inside and do the cast net on the inside of where they set the trout. So it's kind of a whole night operation. So when in the Bible stories, when Jesus talks about the fishing, he talks about, okay, this the hook with Peter, the dragnet with the angels the last day, the cast your nets. And so when it talks about, and they were mending their nets, that's the trout on net. They're about 100 yards off. When Jesus shouts to them, you don't have any fish, do you? It's kind of the trash time. Which if you fished all night, you'd be so quick. Throw your net on the other side. They do, now they throw it. I love John's reaction. This is highly suspicious. Psalm 21. This is highly suspicious. It's the Lord. Let's see this. And then Peter, who in Luke 7 couldn't get far enough away from him. Luke 5 couldn't get far away from him. Now all of a sudden he can't get close. Luke 5 go away from me, Lord, I was from there, and now he jumps in the water. You've heard me make a big deal of the fact that intentionally says 150 feet large. These are the large fish. These are the barbels. This is the sardine catch or the tilapia. This is the large. A big fish catch comes in Galilee. These fish 200 pounds. If you catch 600 pounds, it's like a catch of a lifetime. Barbels about 12 pounds each. 153 times 12 pounds. This is 1,800 pounds. Way more. And that's why it says, and they're next to that. You can't do that. And Jesus kind of being over the top. Not that I just gave you fish, I gave you more fish than you could possibly do.
So I just think, the cool thing about the charcoal fire, just a reminder probably, when Peter denied Jesus by the charcoal fire, that sense of smell brings memory, and then he's back here, so when he has that conversation, he's dragging up his memory. Puts him back in the same frame of mind when he denied him.
That's really cool, especially you were saying your memory, even though you were eating, your memory was your name.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's really cool. That olfactory memory.
When we said the drachma, the drag nets, is that found in the Greek? And where do you find the fishers of men? When he says you would be fishers of men, does he use one of the fishing
Well, it
languages?
uses a verb to fish.
And the other ones you found from looking at the Greek of which type of nets or
Yeah, you put your hook in, the dragnet is specifically mentioned in reference to the trammel. I didn't know about the trammel until Mendel Link told me, and it's been happening a long time. And there's a couple places where they were bending their nets. That's the nets they did. Yeah. And the plural, when they it wasn't that they just brought in their nets, plural, when they brought in John 4. More, their net is not there. I don't really know.
But the reason this place is because of the spring. Thousands of minutes because of the spring. So it might not be that deep right where that dude's standing right there, but it's somewhere. It's not like down at Hippos.
Right.
Right.
I mean, it's and it's not a Capernaum, that's where the stops are.
Right.
I tell people, this might not be the exact stone where it happened, but
Rocks are between other almost like one place.
There's a, if this is crowded with this, you can go down and around the corner. There's shade shadows to be there. There's shade around the corner a little bit, and people can go down into the water. Let's try it. Let's walk around.
just the lake is not too much.
So where's the place sleep there, guys? Where they're at party?
Oh yeah, we like hiked down. Yeah, you can see it. We're walking up the road.
Hey Caleb. Caleb. Do you want to set this on one of the flatter rocks?
Yeah. It depends how deep it is.
Okay.
Oh man, this would be great for swimming.
Yeah?
It's so warm.
There's one 4 rocks over that looks pretty flat. But the other ones you maybe will find a spot.
Might try that one right there. You already got it.
I think so.
Peter, there's fish in here. You can try with your feet. I just had one like on me. Good. Let's go, Peter. Come on, Drake. You know you want it. So funny. It's just like Lake of the Ozarks over here. Like, guys blasting music. A little rocky, but I believe in you. You get it. Look at this.
There we go.
There you go. Now your feet will be healed.
I actually got in the seagull.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. I thought you snuck down one time.
Put my hand in. I had running. Alright. Get a shot of me there.
Smile. Let me get back to look. Okay. I also like right on and then one like showing you the wideness.
It's kind of nice.
It is really comfortable.